Today we're going to continue our series on the masternode setup, Midas investments. Now, I've got two videos I'm going to be putting out. One is my macro kind of large overview strategy for like investing in masternodes, and then one is more of a how do I actually pick a specific masternode. So one is how do I manage my cash flow when I come to buying masternodes. Masternodes are all about having a way to be able to earn passive income with cryptocurrencies through something called masternodes. And the very first video in the series, I briefly went over what a masternode is. But there's two components of the strategy. One is how to manage cash flow. The other component to the strategy is how to actually pick a specific masternode. And I was going to start going into that in this video, but I had a bunch of questions down here and I thought, let me just go through and answer these questions first. But before I do that, let me just update you on where we're at right now with masternodes, with my masternode. So Midas is getting a 296% return. I've got 57.95% owned. I'm getting over one coin right now on each reinvest, which is pretty good. I'm averaging over one coin per reinvest. I'm building this to a full masternode, and these other masternodes here were just for freebies given to me for an airdrop promotion that was done, and so that's awesome. There was $9. It looks like there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, back to 9. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, $9 right now, which is about in masternodes, which is about where it's been the whole time. I would never actually buy any of these right now, just so you know. I don't believe so. I haven't done research on all of them, but I don't think I would actually buy any of these. Again, you're going to subscribe to my channel and keep an eye on this playlist. You're going to see how in another video, I'm going to show you how I actually choose or how I personally select masternodes. Again, that's not financial advice. You know, hey, I've lost money in this space just like a lot of people have. So, but I'll at least show you how I try to make my own decisions personally. And then you can use that for as a basis for your own research. All right, so I want to come down here. And by the way, if you want to use the Midas platform, it's the easiest platform I know of to be able to get started with masternodes. You can click here on this link. That would be supporting my channel. By the way, if you click on any of these links, it's going to be supporting my channel. If you come down here, join our Bitcoin Passive Profits community, click here. You'll just put in your email address. You'll submit your email address. You'll have to go to your email, confirm that you indeed subscribe, just to prevent spam. But I send out unlisted videos to this email list. Unlisted videos. I do a lot more passive strategies like Crypto Tab, how to get referrals, you know, Bitcoin faucets, how to get referrals, games, whatnot, and of course, how to get referrals for those as well is what I cover. Referrals without having to use like, you know, a YouTube channel like this and putting out content every day. So I'm also about to start a series. I followed a guy online as he's basically grown an account from 1 million Satoshi all the way up to 10 million Satoshi on a gambling strategy. And I've kind of followed him, and I'm actually going to be discussing that because I'm a gambler at heart. So I'm going to actually be discussing that some to this community as well. So that's what this Join Our Bitcoin Passive Profits community is all about. And I want to go through and start answering some questions. So the first one is, where do you get the coins to invest at Crypto Wealth? This is a great question. So he's asking, where do I get these coins were given to me. But these two coins or any of these coins, I can show you where I will get them. There's a couple of options. First of all, the Midas platform has their own decentralized exchange that is growing and expanding. And since I have a masternode and I want to support this platform, I oftentimes will check their decentralized exchange first. And again, this thing's only like a couple months old, but it's growing like crazy. When I was first started using the platform, they only had like 3 different pairs, and now they've got like several pairs. So this is one area I would check. The other one is Crypto Bridge. Crypto Bridge is another decentralized exchange that has a lot of your smaller coins. And probably the best thing to do first is come to like CoinMarketCap, and let's just say one of the coins is Bulwark. And I know Bulwark's going to be on several exchanges. What I'll do is pull up a coin, and I would come down here, and I would look at markets. Oh, only on Crypto Bridge. Okay. So sometimes you're going to see other options here. And typically, if I have an account with the exchange and they have a good volume, then I'll go there. Because anytime you see if you see 2 or 3 exchanges listed, the one with the highest volume is going to be the one with the highest volume is going to typically have your best pricing. but it has to be significant for me to open up a new account. I'm usually, the accounts I use are Binance primarily, Crypto Bridge, and the Midas, and those are the three places that I get most of my coins. Although if there's something I really want, I'll come to CoinMarketCap and check markets. Search your coin first, and then select markets. All right. Hang on, just out of curiosity, let's check out BuyRake. Markets up 13% today. Crypto Bridge has the most at 13,000. I don't know what hot it is. All right, so yep, Crypto Bridge, Midas, and then Crypto Bridge. I don't think they're showing Midas yet as sources, but I know like a couple of these coins have pretty good volume on Midas. So I check out Midas first personally. But right now I'm not buying coins. I'm just doing reinvestments. I have this set to 100% reinvest. By the way, I just won a bounty. I don't think I've gotten it yet, but I'm going to be getting it. I just won a bounty for not withdrawal, sorry. I just won a bounty for a YouTube contest that was done in Discord. And basically my very first video, I put the video up, and all of a sudden I already had that video up, and it was within the hour. I saw they were doing a YouTube bounty. They announced it. Do a review of Midas on your YouTube channel, have at least 500 subscribers, which obviously I qualified. So I just put my video up, and the next day they were like, hey, great. And it's just like I think it's a $10 or $12 bounty, which will buy me a few Midas coins. They'll pay me in Midas, which is awesome because it's just going to get me closer to my masternode so I can continue with my strategy. BuyRake right now, I just have a few coins here, and I have that at 100% reinvest as well. All right. So that's where I get coins. Hey, I'm in Hope. I'm reinvesting for 1 week. Thanks. I don't know what this is all about. I hope it lasts. I don't know what he's talking about here. There's no reason. I mean, anything could happen. There's no reason the platform should go down. What happens if website disappears? How do you get your coins? This is Bits Away 1. What happens if website disappears? How do you get your coins? So I started replying here. I said that would be the same with any website or exchange. So if Binance disappears, how do you get your coins? If Crypto Bridge disappears, how do you get your coins? That's part of the danger of leaving any coins on any website. Your long-term hodls, you want to have access to those private keys. You want to have it in like a Trezor or some sort of cold wallet, something where you hold the keys. But if you're trading or doing anything like, using a masternodes platform or an exchange, you're going to have to obviously have your coins on that platform. He goes, I said that would be the same with any website or exchange if you don't have the keys. One of the benefits of the Midas compared to other masternode platforms is you can set reinvest to 0 if you want, and all rewards will be sent to your wallet address. Of course, you can hold the keys to your private wallet. And I think I answered it all here. He came back and said that's very high risk. It's no more high risk than trading. This is no different than ARB or any platforms. Yes, it is, by the way. It's radically, this is either naive or just ill-informed. It's radically different. It's radically different because these platforms you can't tell what they're doing. You can, if you want to use the Block Explorer for BuyRake or Midas, you can absolutely see where your coins are. You can track stuff and if you want to on their Block Explorers. I don't bother with that, but here's the flip side of it. When those other lending platforms or scammy platforms like that, there's no such thing as set to 0 reinvest and have it automatically sent to your wallet that you do hold the private keys on. So if I want to set these daily rewards I'm getting, will go instead of getting reinvested, I can set them to an exchange account or a wallet. And they will go straight there without you having to come here and do anything. So, and I've done that. I've tested that out. Or you can do 50-50, where they'll split it in half automatically. Half will get reinvested, half will go to your wallet or whatever. So that's a huge difference in ARB or any of those lending platforms. You don't have to go in and manually withdraw, wait for a withdrawal to get approved. You don't have to do any of that. Plus, again, if the coin has a Block Explorer, you can see what's going on in the Block Explorer. The point of masternodes is you hold your own coins in your wallet. That's not the point of masternodes. That's the point of long-term hodls. The point of masternodes is you're able to earn a passive income by being able to use masternodes and secure the network if you operate and run a masternode. But the average person does not have the technical expertise or want to spend the time it takes to put up and manage masternodes. So even using platforms like this, and there's various platforms, you're still helping secure the network by adding more nodes. I'll be very careful with this website, just friendly advice. Hey, I appreciate the advice. Obviously, you do have to be careful. I mean, the point that Bitsaway is saying that is correct is you do not own your keys. You do not. So if all of a sudden they went down, they could technically up and run with your money, just like every exchange could, Binance, etc. They can all potentially do that. So, I mean, that is a risk, but that's not a, I mean, of all the things you could do in the world in the investment space where you're going to earn a passive income, master nodes in general are quite secure. And if you choose a good master node, you can make a lot of money with. If you choose a good master node on Midas, you can still make a lot of money. You do run the risk. The advantage to Midas investments is not that it's the most independent and you own all the private keys. It's that it's the simplest, fastest, easiest way for someone like myself who doesn't have a lot of technical expertise. I mean, it's almost dummy-proof to get started. Like, you literally come here, you click invest, they give you a thing, you send your coin, you buy your coins on Crypto Bridge or the Midas exchange or whatever. You send your coins here, and that's it. You just send them, and they start automatically mining. It's like instant. And then do you want 100% reinvest? You want 75% reinvest, 50% reinvest, 25% reinvest, 0 reinvest? It's up to you. But whatever doesn't get reinvested, automatically, without you having to do one thing, it automatically goes to either your wallet or to your exchange account. And by the way, I send it to an exchange because I'm not planning to hold Midas long-term or Byrate long-term. What I'm going to ultimately be doing is selling them for Bitcoin. And I'm going to be either using that Bitcoin to invest in a different masternode, or I'm going to be putting that Bitcoin into my long storage HODL wallet, which I do hold the private keys to. So that's just a glimpse into my strategy, by the way, just so you know. All right. So, but he's right when he says you have to be careful with the website, et cetera, et cetera. But as I said in my previous video, they're super, super active in Discord. There's announcements out every day. There's always new things going on. It's super cool. What is the minimum to start? The minimum to start is the price of one coin, which is like, in some cases, is fractional of a cent. I mean, it's practically nothing. Thanks for the Midas tip. Nice. So I was jumping in FOMO 3D and mistake. That's totally different. I commented on that already. No, I think it has been thoroughly discussed in the Discord. Unless I'm missing something, I'll be doing another FOMO video, and I just did that. Those of you who are playing the game FOMO 3D with me, I just withdrew another Ethereum out of that, and I'm going to be making a video on that smart contract as well. This is someone trying to reach out to me. By the way, if you're trying to reach out to me, you can contact me on Discord, or it's realcryptowealth@gmail.com. However, I don't even check this but like once a week, just so you know. So you're going to have to give some time. You might want to let me know in the comments, hey, we sent you an email. Please, have you done any research about the owners of the website? Oh, God help us. You don't have the private keys for your coins. Obviously, you're right. The website could disappear anytime and you won't be able to get your coins, as with any exchange. Hashtag hit BTC. You don't buy and leave your coins on exchanges unless you're trading on a daily basis. That's correct. So why would you leave your coins on a platform like this? Just like you said. The reason you leave them on an exchange is because you need them to earn you profits. You need them to trade with. The reason you leave them in a platform like this is because you don't want to run a VPS 24/7. You don't want to leave your computer on 24/7. You don't want to have to keep updating wallets, managing wallets. You don't want to have to do all that stuff. So you just use Midas. But again, you pull your keys off. You pull your coins off when you want, either through 0% reinvest, withdrawal, or whatever. And when you pull your coins off, just like when you pull them off of an exchange, put them in a wallet you can control, or sell them for BTC on an exchange and put them in a wallet and put the BTC in a wallet you can control. You should always have control of your private keys, except when you're operating on a platform such as exchanges, which you've already said right there. So you kind of answered your own question. Please, have you done any research? I sometimes wonder, like, I want to be like, you know, I mean, I know the intent is good here, but I mean, did you actually think? I mean, no, I did no research. I just totally assumed, wow, let me just see what happens. Of course I did research. Of course I hung out in the Discord. Of course I asked questions. Of course, I paid attention. Yes, of course. And I choose to take the risk. I have one question. Can I reinvest 100% of my profit if I owe 100% of a share? Yes. So he says, can I do this? Can I come here? Can I go to 100% if I already have a full share? Yes. What will happen is you'll start a second share. You'll start getting a second masternode is what will happen if you keep it at 100%. And that's part of my strategy, by the way. I have an entire strategy where it's get a full masternode, and then I start adjusting my percentages. So I can already tell you, as soon as I get a full masternode here, I'm going to do a 50-50 withdrawal just to give you a glimpse of my strategy. I'm going to do I'll turn this to 50%. I'll be using that 50% to grow this buy rate masternode. And I'm keep the buy rate on 100%. That's part of my strategy. And I personally like these two coins. That's me. I'll explain why in another video. I don't necessarily encourage you buy into these two coins. That's totally up to you. But I want to go ahead and answer some of these questions because the whole point about the private keys, and I didn't say that in the video and I meant to say it, you do not own your private keys. So just like in the exchange, that is part of the risk as a con to this platform. However, if you want to operate masternodes, you've got to own your own. And you want to diversify and you want to have more than 1 or 2 or 3 masternodes, you have to set up VPS accounts. You have to understand Linux. You have to understand the technical expertise of setting up the accounts, keeping the wallets updated. There's always updates to the wallets. You've got to keep things resynced or in sync or whatever with the Block Explorer or whatnot. And that's stuff that I don't have time to figure out, and it can be quite complicated even for people that do have the technical expertise. So I choose to take the minor risk of leaving my coins here. Ladies and gentlemen, I currently have 388. It's down a little bit. I had about $600 up here. If $600 was going to make or break me, I wouldn't ever freaking put it here, just so you know. Masternodes are phenomenal, though. I think they're very exciting. I think there's an interesting future with masternodes in general, and I'm looking to pick up some more masternodes later. I've been working on doing some research into various masternode coins now, and it's exciting. Like it really is a lot of fun, and it really is very exciting to see that you're getting these rewards every single day. Now we're in a bear market, which is what it is. By and large, the market's down. So if you've been in masternodes for a long time, you've lost money. I've been in masternodes. There's other platforms out there that just are not as good and as simple as Midas, and I've got masternodes on those platforms, and yeah, they're down. But the great thing about it, if you're a hodler, if you believe in a project, and you're a hodler, then you're getting additional coins. And I'm going to discuss that in another video. There's something that you have to balance. You have to balance inflation. But a lot of times, just because there's a lot of coins being produced now, by reinvesting, you can outrun inflation. And a lot of these, like Buy Rate for sure and Midas, they both have controls in place where eventually their ROIs will probably drop quite a bit. And the price of their coins will go up. That's the long-term goal for the projects. And I'll cover that some more in another video. So if you like this type of content, make certain that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you want to get started with Midas, just test them out, check them out, then just come here. Be sure to click on this link. And that is a referral link that will take you to the website. And if you set up a masternode, a masternode, then I'll make a small amount. I think it's like $1 or $2 or something on average, depending on the masternode for the month or whatever. Because that's the fees, by the way, if you don't know. These are the fees. So it's $10 a month if you have it pulled out of, it's easier here. It's $10 a month if you use it in Gen Coin value. It's $5 a month if you do it in Midas coins. I don't understand what this one's all about. That's not right. But and I pay all my fees with Midas coins because it's cheaper. And that creates a use case for the product. And Midas already has a product, and there's a use case for their coin. So again, that's just a hint on my masternode strategy. So stay tuned for that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all part of the cryptocurrency revolution. It's an exciting space to be a part of. Thank you for your questions. It gave me a chance to be able to clarify some things. If you've got any more questions, please put them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.